Okay, and now we're back after about an hour or so of wiring. Last we saw the box. It just had the components mounted in it. As you can see, we've got our foot switches, our LEDs, our sends and returns for the 5 different loops, our DC ins and outs, breakout, as well as the box input and output. And the way that this basically works is your main signal would enter here, and then it would be routed through these various sends, these loops, where you could have different pedal chains in sequence there, which is what I plan to do to give different eras of sounds. And as you step on each one of these boards, you would get an LED illumination to tell you which one of the loops is active. So we're going to go ahead and show the inside of it now that it's wired up. I'll put this over here. As you can see, it's not a whole lot to it. You've got your switches, and again, they're the triple pole double throw, where we're utilizing one set for the illumination, as you can see, and then the other 2 sets of double poles we're using for the send and the return. And it will have a choice of either going to the loop or going to the next switch, or to the next switch, or to the next switch, to the next switch, or then out. Now you can see we have the DC jacks. These 2.1 millimeter jacks that we're using right here are all wired in series. And we have the LEDs, the ground in series there, connecting all the way around. And then we take a little bit of a current limiter, a resistor here, to protect our LED and supply it with the right voltage and current, so we don't want to burn out our LEDs right away with 18 volts running through them. So let's see how it performs. And to do that, we're going to use our cable system. And here we have 2 of our DC ends. These are very unique plugs that require no stripping, no tool in terms of like a set screw. It's a screw-on sort of system, and we're going to make a cable right here to test out to make sure that these are all functioning correctly. So basically what you're doing is you're just taking an ordinary box cutter. You're going to cut each end off cleanly with your box cutter as such. You're going to take your end here, you're going to place it on, and you're going to screw it on. Okay, that's good right there. You can take this end, put it on the other side. We're going to screw it on. And that's really all it is. Very simple. That's all there really is to making one of our cables. And again, with the wire, it's a high quality, thick gauge wire that's formable. As you can see, we can bend it and it retains its position, which makes lead dress, when you're dressing out your pedal board, a lot neater. It's not flopping around. That you put it in a position, it'll stay there. All right, so we've got our power supply right here. It's just one that happened to be laying around. It's not the one that's going to be on the board, or that is on the board right now. But we're going to use it for just demonstration as we are. So we're going to find the 18 volt, which is right here. We're going to plug into it, okay? And then we're going to go into our input of our DC supply, and we're going to test these. Looks good, looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Now also you can use any combination in a box like this of loops. So let's say you want 2 of your loops chained together. You can go put both of them on. It could be this one and this one. Okay, you can turn on all of them if you just want to go nuts and have all your effects on at the same time. There they are. So this was a relatively simple build. And I think that if you follow these sorts of instructions that we gave in the last couple of little quick hits that we put up, that you should be able to make something like this fairly easy in a day on a weekend when it's raining like it is this weekend here. And then be able to wire it up with our proprietary solderless system. So we're going to leave it here. And tomorrow we're going to mount this on that pedal board, what I'm calling the 7884 pedal board, and we're going to wire up the whole thing, and we're going to take you through how that's done. So I hope you found this informative, and check us out. It's 3 Monkeys Solderless, and thanks for watching.